Since eFootball24 is around the corner, we are presenting you this video, things that for the release of eFootball24. As well as in this video, I'll be helping you out with a very important survey given by Konami. And it is important since this survey is regarding the license, ops and league, which might be related to your eFootball24. So without wasting much time, let's head straight. Starting off the video, you need to be familiar with the three terms. First one is carryover, which means the things that are there in eFootball23 will be carried over to eFootball20. Second one is reset, which means the things will be reset default. And the third one is remove, which means it will not be available. Starting off with things to know before eFootball24. Under this topic, we'll be covering 6 subtopics. First subtopic is virtual currency. So there are 3 virtual currencies in game: eFootball coins, GP and eFootball points. All this virtual currency that you have in your account will be carried over to football. For eFootball points, kindly check out the expiry date. The second subtopic is your contract. All your nominating contract and your chance deal will be carried over to eFootball, but just your eye on their expiry date. If it is expired, it won't be carried over. Third subtopic will be the items of eFootball. Under this, your contract renewal of 10 days and 60 days will be carried over. Your all training programs will be carried over. Your skill training programs will also be carried over. Your special strip, that is your special jersey, will also be carried over. And your standard player ticket will also be carried. Now coming to the fourth subtopic, that is your other thing. All your game plans that you have set in your My Team will be carried over. Your all inbox items will be carried over to eFootball. Players' contract duration will also be carried over to eFootball. For example, before the start of eFootball 20, your player is having a 173 days of contract left. So as it is, it will be carried over to football. Next one is suspended player or a player who has been red carded. That will be reset to football. Your courtesy rating will be reset to A in eFootball 24. Talking about the avatar, if it is available in eFootball 24, then it will be carried over. If it is not available in eFootball 24, then it will be set to default. Now the next thing would be your settings. Settings like your username, country or region, date of birth and login bonus will be carried over to football. Now coming to the last thing, that is your objective. All completed and ongoing objectives will be carried over to eFootball 24. But there is one objective that will be removed from eFootball 24. That is your team playstyle objective. So if you have not availed the rewards of this team playstyle objective, do it right now before the release of eFootball 24. Now coming to the fifth subtopic, that is regarding your player. Before talking about this, I would like to tell you some extra things. First thing is the team playstyle level will be removed from the game, as a result of which your all players will be able to play in all plays. So now whatever progression point you have given to a particular player for team playstyle profit, it will be returned back to you when eFootball 24. Now there is another feature that is removed from the game, where when your standard players were maxed out, you used to get a unique card design for it. But after the version 3.0.0 or eFootball 24 release, all the standard players individually will have a default portrait. Currently, whatever portrait that your standard players got after maxing them out, all will be set to that default portrait that will be available. Now coming to the main part of this subtopic, players. Under this, everyone has a major question of what will happen to your players. So the two things that you need to keep in mind when you are thinking about this is all the players that you have signed after the July update, that is the 13th of July, will be carried over to eFootball 20. And all the players that you have signed before the July update, that is the 13th of July, for that you need to check player card eligible for carryover list with their proper name. We have made a separate video on it, and check it out. It's given in the I button. So now what you need to know is if your player is eligible, then that player's team or league will be updated, and that player's player data like card type, level, appearance, position, ability, skills, additional skills, playing style and duration of contract, all these player data will be carried over to eFootball 24. That means it will remain the same. Now since you know that which players will be eligible for carryover and which will not be eligible for carryover. Now for standard players, if your standard player is eligible for carryover, then his team and league will be updated. Then that individual players or league will be updated. Whatever recent league or recent club he's playing in will be updated in eFootball. And that individual player's player data like card type, level, appearance, position, ability, skills, additional skills, playing style and duration of contract, all this player data will be carried over to eFootball 24. Means it will remain as it is, which it is right now in eFootball. Now if your standard player is not eligible for carryover, then you will be getting back the GP sign the player, the training program used to max out the player, and the skill training program used to give additional skill to the player. All these things will be given back. Now talking about the other player type, there is your epic big time, highlight, and your showtime and all. For them, the player data, there is your league abilities and all will be carried over as it is right now. Regarding their availability in eFootball24, for that again you need to check out the player card eligible for carryover list. And whenever you are checking it out, kindly remember your epic big time card comes under the category of epic card, and your showtime card comes under the category of your highlight. Now talking about the sixth subtopic, that is about the managers. Again, for managers also it's the same. All the managers that you have signed after the July update, that is 13th of July, will be carried over to eFootball. And all the managers that you have signed before July update, that is your 13th July, for that you need to check out the manager eligible for carryover. So now you know which managers are getting carried over and which are not. So if your manager is getting carried over, the manager's team and league will be updated as per the live update, and his team playstyle proficiency and coaching affinity will remain as it is right now. Now if your manager is not eligible for carryover, then GP that was used to sign that manager will be returned back. Now coming to the next thing that you should know in eFootball24 is regarding the minimum requirements for your device. So this is the minimum requirements that was there for eFootball23. They have not yet updated this. The previous eFootball23 minimum requirement was this for Android, iOS, PC. So these were the minimum requirements for it. Currently they have not updated regarding it. Whenever they update, I'll let you all guys. Now talking about that very important survey that Konami had given to us for filling out. So I'll be helping you out in filling out the survey. So for that, what you need to do is you just need to tap on the notification icon, and then you get the first notification out there named as survey on football preference. Just tap on it, and then you'll be getting a link to survey. Just tap on that link to survey, and it will redirect you to a website where they'll be asking you certain topic is the eFootball23 survey on football preference. So I'll be selecting the language, which will be English, and then region of residence, which will be, if you are from India, you have to choose other, and then tap on this agree, and then just tap on confirm. So now we need to please take a moment to fill out this survey for future production reference, which means in future they will look out into the forms that has been filled up, and on the basis of this the teams and the licenses might appear, because this will be the preference of the region. On the base of this preference, they'll be trying to fulfill the preferences or the choices that the customer has. We are the customer, and if we want certain things to be there in game, they look out into this survey and they'll try to fulfill that. Tap on the next page, and then they ask us our age. So it will be around take our age. So as per your age, fill it out. If you don't want to say your age, then you just tap on prefer not. Let's go to the next page. Which country or region? Choose your country or region. Mine is India. India from, and then to the game next page. How many matches did you play in eFootball23? Obviously it's 11, or 11 is very least amount there. Which country or region is your favorite football league? Mine it's English Premier League, so I'll be Premier League. Which country or region is your second favorite football league from? Select. I will suggest everyone, if you are from India, choose India from it. If you want Indian players to feature in eFootball, then choose India from it. And then they ask us which league do you follow. Then just select whatever leagues you follow. Whatever leagues you follow, just select whatever leagues. But in that second option, if you are from India, do select India, because you might get faces of Indian players, or you might get teams or leagues, ISL, maybe IL football as well. That will be more fun for us to play this game. Which country or region is your favorite national from? So whatever is the favorite, just tap it on. So being from India, I'll be choosing India. And then give your second best. Favorite nationality in European is France, and now you have to choose all the countries that is. So my favorite is France and maybe Belgium. These two are my favorite. Again, I'll be tapping. So just tap on submit, and thank you for answering all the. In future they might add these leagues or maybe this thing. So the possibility and realistic is Indian Super League or Indian national team can be brought in. Rest Premier League and La Liga is very. EA pays a lot of money for getting the license. Bundesliga might be a possibility where we might get used to have. Italian league, again they took it. Okay, with this we come to an end with everything that you needed to know before eFootball24 launches. That's it guys from my side. I hope you found this video to be good and informative. If yes, then do hit the thumbs up and subscribe the channel. If you haven't yet subscribed the channel, Rich takes off. Peace out.